Hello, good afternoon, friends on Facebook. I'm live from New York. Now, actually, I'm not from New York. I'm from Colorado, but I'm still live. You know, the other day I made a video about counting down when you're getting ready to do something that you're a little hesitant to do, or you're nervous, or you're scared. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, whenever you do a live broadcast, at least on Facebook, it's got the little countdown that goes down. It goes 3, 2, 1, and then you're on. And it's kind of nerve-wracking because you don't know what you're going to say, and I feel that every time I do this. So it just kind of reminds me that live is great, but it does take, you have to kind of work yourself up in order to do that. And so those of you that are afraid of Facebook Live, my only advice is, I guess, just when it goes 3, 2, 1, just start talking, and your mind might go blank, but you'll think of something. You'll think of something. So today's topic is a little somber. Hi, Lyle Cox. My topic today is a little somber, but it's something that happens to a lot of us. Those of you that follow my Facebook Lives know that a couple of my hot spots are single moms who just can't physically work enough hours to make a living, and the older workers, the ones that are getting up in age and their companies are laying them off, or they're not physically able to work anymore. And many of those are not prepared to not work. So 2 days ago, one of my Facebook friends, someone that I've known for 20 years probably, he posted on Facebook the company he's with let him and a number of other people go. He's in the tech business, very successful with software, but now I'm not sure exactly how old he is, but I'm going to guess 50s. Sorry if I got that wrong. But he's been laid off, and here's the thing, it's very well likely that when he goes to try to get another job, he's not going to find another one that pays like he's being paid now, because the older you get, the harder it is for you to find a job, particularly with the field that you're in and the pay that you get. And so what do? And again, I harp on this all the time. If you're a single mom, or if you are an older worker, you need to have a plan B. You need to have something percolating that you can, especially for us older workers, you've got to have something going in the background so that when that time comes, you're not just, because that's a devastating thing to be laid off. It happened to me once, a long time ago, and it's devastating. And one of my other friends, this has been some years, he was laid off from HP. He'd been there for almost 30 years, and they just called him in one day and said, "You pack up your things," and he had 20 minutes. He had 20 minutes to get out of the building, and he was escorted out. And so he indicates, he told me that he went to his car, and he didn't go home right away because he didn't know what he was going to tell his wife, because that was his whole life. HP and the tech business, that was his whole life. So he just drove around for a while. Went to the lake, I think he said, and just parked there, and just, he was there for a couple hours just trying to wrap his head around this thing. So it's devastating when you lose your job, especially when you lose your job when you're getting up 50, 60 years of age, and you don't have anything in the background. You don't have a plan B. So I implore you, get a plan B. And for many of us, the best thing you can do, because face it, you're probably not going to go to a physical job. You're not going to be going hauling drywall or digging ditches or anything like that. So your options become more limited when you get older. So there's always, if you have any entrepreneurial bone in your body at all, there's things that you can do. Yes, Lyle, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of us have been that several times. In today's economy, it's rare for someone to work at a company for their whole life. It used to be you started with a good company and you were there 30, 40 years, you got a pension, retired, and you were set for life. And nowadays, you could have easily 5 careers in your lifetime, and some people have even more than that. So you have to be prepared. So if you have any entrepreneurial bone in your body, or would like to have one, because that can be learned, you can learn to be an entrepreneur. When you're in the hospital, you're laying in the crib. You've just been born, right? You're laying in the crib, and your roommate, he's not any older than you are. You don't look over him and say, "Yeah, I see you're going to be a top-notch software developer." You're just not born that way. You become what you are by the experiences you have and the things you learn. You can learn to be an entrepreneur, and nowadays it's not that hard, especially if you do it right, because there are ways you don't have to know how to make a product. You don't have to manufacture. You don't have to do the advertising. You don't have to do all the things that an entrepreneur that we think of has to do. There's ways that you can basically, you're in business for yourself, but everything is taken care of you. All you do is find people to get it to. Kind of a marketing. That's what it is. Your job is to market. So if you have any, I can't beat the hammer. I can't beat the dead horse long enough. He's still there and he's still smelling. That dead horse is still there. But if you are a single mom with at home, you've got a tough road to hoe, and it may get better, but I wouldn't count on it unless you find something that you can get into and to make a full-time living. Because in this area where I live, even two people are having trouble making ends meet with two incomes. So you have to find something to supplement that income. For those of us who are old, you're going to have to find something to back you up, because what you're doing now, you're probably not going to be doing in 10 years from now, maybe even less than that. You need to have some sort of a plan, and for many of us, the easiest plan to do is to do some sort of marketing. Of course, I recommend network marketing or online affiliate marketing. That's something that I'm getting into a little bit now, is affiliate marketing. Very similar to network marketing, except you don't have the different levels. You just have the one level. You refer someone to a product, and you get a commission off that. So there's no levels to it. You're a referrer, and I'm getting into some of that, because I'm diversifying too. Because I have my network marketing business, and I also have this affiliate business, and so I'm diversifying. That's what I recommend. When you get old, you don't have one stream of income, especially if it's a job, and it's a job where it's a very good likelihood that you're going to be laid off at some point, or if you're going to physically get to the point where you're not physically able to do the job that you're doing. Because when you get to that age, your options are limited. Like I said, you're not going to be doing the physical labor type stuff, and a lot of the other things are just a little hard to find. So it's a little somber, but I'm preaching to you. I'm preaching to the choir here. You got to find something. You got to find something to back up, or else otherwise you're going to come to a point where you don't have a job, you don't have enough money, and you don't have any options in front of you. So talk to me. Let me know, and we can work something out. Have a great day. I'm hungry. I just got back from helping on the food bank, and when you're around food, you get hungry, and it's lunchtime here, and I haven't eaten yet. I don't have my pizza with me today. So you guys have a great day, and I'll be talking to you again. Thanks for being on my video. I appreciate it. Oh, before I go, I'm learning. You have to have a call to action. You don't just throw out a video there, unless you just want people to hear you talk. We need to have a call of action. Okay? Here's my call of action. Go to my blog. Go to my Facebook page. Talk to me about earning a second income or doing an affiliate income where you just refer people to items, they buy it, and you get a commission. So talk to me. Go to my website, www.rogercox.net, and my Facebook page is my fan page is facebook.com, Health and Freedom with Roger Cox. There's my call to action. Do it. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.